So this is kind of my weekly master schedule. What did you dream about?
Oh my God.
Lisa asked me to bring her dumpity doo-doo to her.
Good morning. What is today? I don't even know what today is. I have been working on getting my school area together because over the summer it usually just becomes a dumping ground. Mail and stuff, and this is wires, but there's like a bunch of stuff that just ends up everywhere. So I've been working on it for about half an hour now. So it's in a better place. The girls are in here folding some laundry. Luke apparently got into something.
We did that.
You accidentally did that?
No, a mystery.
It's a mystery?
Yeah. A mystery did that? Mm-hmm.
Luke's gonna clean up his own mess. Only reason I'm sticking with him is I don't trust him to not hurt himself with it. Just trust you? Okay. Yeah, I really feel like he's to an age. If he makes a mess, he's going to clean it up. I'm not always going to clean it up for him unless it's a wet mess and I don't want it spread everywhere. I have been working all day. It's been one of those crazy days. I've been working on getting the lesson plan all together. I've worked on a little bit a month ago, and I just haven't gotten back to it, and it is taking all of my time. It's very time consuming to type all this stuff out and make sure everything's on the right days, and I really couldn't set it up too much until I knew exactly what they'd be doing with the club day. I'm going to kind of show you a little bit of what I have. So this is kind of my weekly master schedule, trying to lay out what subjects we're going to be doing each day. So you can see it's Monday, we're going to be doing our language, handwriting, American history, math, spelling, and physical science. Tuesday, they have their club day. So we will be doing that with math, geography, spelling. I just remembered we have this online that I didn't add in any other day. So every day they'll have spelling. Every day they'll have math. They'll only be doing their language 4 days a week because that's actually how the curriculum is set up. It's 4 days a week. So we'll be doing that 4 days a week, not doing it on club day. And then they'll have their art class on Thursdays as well. And then on a second tab, I am going in... Actually, in Excel, I did that part in Excel. I'm going in and putting like each day exactly what chapter they'll be working on, what pages they'll be doing, and if they have any of their lap book work. I still have to finish it for the rest of these, but these won't take any time at all. It's just going to be work on page whatever. I have one set up for each child, and I'm fixing to be doing Luke's. I'm going to kind of put a general focus of the week, like letters A or B and numbers and counting and what I want to be working on him with. But it's going to be really loosey-goosey, informal, because I don't believe in doing really formal stuff at 3 years old, because it should be fun and just, kind of whatever. We don't stress out until they're about 4 or 5. So I'm going to keep on working on this. I haven't been able to do much else other than this today because it's time consuming. We had some behavior issues today with kids, and it's kind of put a damper on the day. So the girls have been back working in their room and they're playing card games or something right now. Luke's taking a nap. And I'm working on this, and it's a little time consuming, but I like doing it because I like seeing how far along we'll be at certain points of the year. So that's good. Only thing I don't like about the Circle C, like this is book 3, you can see here. It starts on day 1, and I kind of wish it just continued on for the last book, because that would make it easier for me to be able to see the number of days in it, and just it be less confusing for me. That being said, it's not that big of a deal. I can just count them on the Excel spreadsheet. But I just feel like you should have your number of days, like overall number of days somewhere on there, because I don't really care what number of days I am in a certain book, so I don't know. I'm making it work for me, so I'm going to keep on going because I got a lot to do. Say good morning.
Good morning.
This boy sweats so bad in his sleep. He's soaking wet.
I'm really sweaty.
Yeah, you're very sweaty, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you take a good nap?
Yeah.
Did you have any good dreams?
Yeah.
What did you dream about?
About my bed.
You dreamed about your bed?
Yeah.
What happened to your bed?
A book over my toes.
There's cars on your bed.
Yeah.
He took about an hour nap, maybe a little less. I'm still working on formatting stuff. So this is where I'm at so far. I've got all the language stuff. I've put in the handwriting. They're only going to be doing it 3 times a week. And then spelling, I've written that out. And then I haven't done anything with the physical science because I got to install the program. And I haven't done anything with history yet because I'm lazy. I've put in the club days. I don't know if I've fixed it all yet though, because for some reason, see, when you copy and paste the days over, it puts funny numbers in there, so you have to go back and fix them.
Gosh, I think this is the second day it's been this late before I've gotten to pick up the camera. It just feels like the past couple of days since we've got back, I don't know, we've just been busy, but not busy with anything that's, really shareable. So Lisa has spent, I'd say probably the better part of the afternoon, maybe the whole day, working on lesson plans for the girls for school, which we're going to be starting real soon now. One thing that we've run into that's kind of a problem is this desk back here. When we built the new editing computer, we left the old one hooked up with another monitor on there, and so all of the school usable area has kind of been taken up by stuff. Lauren's been doing her teaching textbooks on the old editing computer, so we can't just get rid of it right now because there's not a real good way to transfer it from one computer to another, at least as I understand. Maybe there is a way, but we're not going to do that. What I'm basically going to do, though, is clear the monitor and the keyboard off and just let her remote into it from a different machine. It's actually going to work better because that means any computer in the house could become the computer she has it installed on. Hey, that looks like the start of a school working area. Oh, poor sweetie. You've been working all day.
You don't understand how exhausting it is. I need either a really stiff drink, which I don't drink, or some really good chocolate, which I think I can handle.
How about I make you some chocolate milk and...
No, you don't understand.
Oh, we have fudge. So we're really, embarrassingly excited about replacing our air conditioner. It occurred to us, we have not lived in a house with a properly functioning air conditioner in a house basically the entire time we've been married. I'm sorry, I had that thought entirely interrupted when Luke walked in here and asked me something, and then Lisa asked me to bring her dumpity doo-doo to her. Apparently that's a measuring cup when you're really tired.
Leave me alone. I'm tired.
I know you are.
I have reasons I'm tired.
Yeah. So as I'm sure you're all familiar, when it's late at night and you think of things, you automatically assume that whatever you've thought is clearly the best choice. And last night, the best choice was for her to not take one of her medications because it might have upset her stomach with something that she ate. We're finding out now that was empirically the wrong decision. I guess the dumpity doo-doo that you put in the sink speaks volumes to that truth. Okay. I'm more than tired. Her blood sugar is not probably where it's supposed to be. It's probably doing something strange because you don't just stop taking metformin.
I need the squiggles.
You need the squiggles?
The green beans.
I'm so glad I could find her dumpity doo-doo so we could measure out the squiggles.
Up and down, and it was bleeding.
Okay, so hang on. We have to take a break from getting the dumpity doo-doos for the squiggles, and because Olivia has a wiggly toothy woothie.
Come here, let me pull it out. Okay.
I want to pull it out.
Then do it.
Well,
You want some pliers?
No, I don't want pliers.
Okay.
During the ball.
I'm not sure I've actually completed a thought at all in the past few minutes. We're
Don't
just
wiggle
sort of
you're too smart.
we're descending into that state where things just don't make sense anymore. That's okay.
I need a squiggle pot.
I'm sure she does. And then everything kind of went wrong all at once. Lisa had started making some one-pot macaroni and cheese that we love, but I think when we were putting up dishes, probably before we left on vacation, something that wasn't actually clean ended up in the pots and pans, because once it started to heat up, it was not very good at all. And the smell of that, combined with me accidentally smashing her toes with my shoe as I kneeled down to find another pot, ended up with her stomach feeling sick, her not being able to walk, and it was just a mess. mess. So I'll bring something back to Lisa here in a little bit. I think we're going to run into McDonald's. I think we're going to let the kids get some energy out since they've been in the house all day. It's amazing how quickly the evening can just turn into something else. So this is a first. They're out of ketchup packets. They don't even have the dispenser out in the eating area. They had to give me some from the food prep area and a little lid.
Use triple the thing.
You know, I remember them putting this thing in shortly after the GameCube launched. That makes this thing probably close to 16 years old.
We made a present for Mommy while she's waiting for these teeth to come out.
Okay.
Okay.
No shaking it.
Wow, Olivia. Did you get your tooth out?
Okay, so wait, there's a tooth in the egg?
There's a tooth in the egg.
Well, listen.
Well, let me see, Olivia.
We have a tooth growing in there. We each have these tooth, and that tooth is missing. And she has a mole there. No moles there. We did not use blush for that. And she has a
Wait,
mole.
what is she saying? I can't even follow her.
We are the same. Look at us. We're the same.
Okay, so you're both missing the same tooth in the side?
And this tooth is beginning to grow in.
Okay.
And also, look, she has a mole right there. We did not use.
A mole. Okay, all
We did
right.
not use a marker for that. She has no moles there, and we did not use blush for that. We are the same.
Okay. Well, Olivia's really glad to finally get that tooth out. It's been loose for a really long time, and honestly, it's been making it kind of hard for her to eat. So she'll be happy to have some lunch tomorrow without that tooth getting in the way. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Katie B. Raps. She says, I've never put dishwashing liquid in the dishwasher, but I did overload a washer with laundry detergent one time at a laundromat. It leaked all over the floor. It was so embarrassing. Thanks, Katie. Gosh, how much laundry detergent does that take to actually overflow? I guess laundromats are the sideways units usually, aren't they? We've only ever had a top loader. But as for the dishwasher, yeah, it was the first dishwasher that Lisa and I ever owned. We found it at a yard sale somewhere for like $20. We didn't have any dish detergent, so we figured, you know, a little bit of dish soap can't make that big of a mess, can it? It can, but the floors in that kitchen were never cleaner. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that button. Thanks for joining us today. Good night.